Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. 2020 was rough on us. I got a little cheat sheet here so I don't forget to say anything. 2020 was rough on all of us. We certainly weren't an exception to the rule. Between that and the 90s camera equipment that we were using, we decided it just best to stop, regroup, get some better equipment, and hit 2021 with full force, and try to make better content for you guys. All right, here's our plans for the channel. Thought maybe possibly of starting the channel off with a complete build, step by step, like I did the door videos, and kind of take it from there. Possibly expand it to camping and teardrop related content, and possibly even some travel. I'm also pretty versed in a lot of different things, and I do a lot of DIY projects, so that may be another option to kind of branch off a little bit and put some other DIY projects in the mix. Give you a couple examples. I just built an aquarium stand for my brother at a really reasonable cost, and it really turned out nice. I built bunk beds, stuff like that. There's also thoughts of possibly doing some crowdfunding in the future. Not a charity. It would be exchanged for exclusive content or possible travel to help with your build as a subscriber or as a crowdfunder. We'd reinvest all the funds back into the channel to try to bring you better content, get better equipment, and also to help us mainstream the production process and stuff like that, so it's easier on us and you get much better content. Again, this is all just kind of up in the air right now. But what we're here today, this is my son Robert, by the way. He's a technical guy. He's a big part of this channel. I don't want to leave him out, because anything that goes on, he's the one that's editing. He's the one that's doing all the hard work. All I'm doing is recording.
Well, you're doing the hard work too.
Well, okay.
Building and making sure the followers are, happy with some of the content that we have, and keeping that mainstream for everybody.
What we're looking from you today is possibly some suggestions on content that you want to see. We want to make the channel something that you guys want. Okay, whether it's teardrop related, which we don't want to get away from, because that's kind of what this is all about. But we're not opposed to expanding a little bit too. Our thoughts are possibly do a Q&A next week, give you a better idea of who we are, answer some of the questions that you guys want to know. So in the comments of this video, post your suggestions of where you want the channel to go, what kind of content you want us to do. Also some questions that maybe you might have for the both of us. It might, make this whole process a lot easier. Our goal is to bring you at least one new video every week. As time goes on, maybe that'll be two, maybe that'll be more.
And this all depends on the budget. It also depends on
Time and
the time, the obviously upgrading of equipment that'll help make the process streamline and make things a little bit easier for everybody. So.
Definitely. I just want to stop and take a second and thank all the subscribers that I have. I had no idea when I started this channel that it would ever be anything, to be honest with you. I originally started the channel as an extension of my build group on Facebook.
Which we do want to thank the followers that have followed us there as well.
Oh, for sure. And if you don't know the group, it's DIY Teardrop Campers Community on Facebook. There are a couple of questions you have to answer before we're going to let you in. So take the few seconds and answer those two simple questions. It's real easy. It won't take you but a few seconds to do. So with that, we just want you to know, and everybody's got disclaimers, and we want to say it too. that we're just hobby builders. I'm a hobby builder. I'm not a manufacturer in any way. My method may not be good for you or may not work for you. Your method may not work for me, but I'm not going to judge you for the way you build it. Kind of want the same respect if I can get it.
And the same thing goes for the video equipment, the video editing. This is all a learning process for both of us. And as time goes on,
Oh, I'm sure it'll get a lot better.
Especially as we get better equipment, I get a little more practice with editing the video. I definitely know my way around a computer. When it comes to software, it's a little bit slower, but I'll get there. I'll definitely get there. And I'm doing it for you guys.
Just remember, no matter what you do, what kind of project you take on, always do your own research. Build at your own risk. Read, know, and understand all your power equipment manuals, how to safely use them. I don't want anybody getting hurt watching my videos or our videos. So with that, we just thought we'd come on today, explain why we've been gone so long, and where we plan to take it. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video, give us a thumbs up. It really helps, and I don't really think you know how much it helps, but that increases the algorithm with YouTube and gets our videos out there a little bit more, which is going to make it easier for us to bring you better and more content.
As well as there is a notification button on there, so if you like our
Ring
content,
the bell.
ring that bell. It'll get the stuff put in your notifications as we post weekly.
And for those that have never been to my channel or in our group, take a look around in the channel. I do have a few videos. They're kind of sporadic and
They're
kind of subject based, but there's a few there that are pretty good videos, I've been told. The audio is less than stellar, which is why we stopped, regrouped, got some better camera equipment. I hope this is coming out better than our last videos. I'm sure it is. And I just got another camera, a much better camera with HD capabilities, the whole 4K capabilities. Now, for that to happen, obviously, we need to do some upgrades to our computers. But, again, in the future, that's the plan, to bring you the best quality content and the content that you want. So
it's also worth noting that with our current situation, some of the quality, like our Q&A, normally a lot of people do live streams and things like that. We're learning our equipment still. We're trying to make sure that the internet is suitable for live streaming, and so possibly we can bring you future Q&As via live stream.
yeah, that's the goal. Do it like everybody else does. So it's
That way we can answer your questions live on the spot as you're asking them. But
so if we do next week's, it'll be an edited version, and we'll try to get to as many questions as we can. But know that the future, we want to do the live, and do it the right way, or well, not necessarily the right way, but the way everybody else does it, so you get that interaction with us, and that's what we want ultimately.
and that also has a lot, interaction has a lot to do with what we want to do here too, because obviously it has to do with the followers and the subscribers. And some of that interaction is getting out there, going to the meets and camping with you guys, and experiencing everything together. Being a part of the content here as well.
With that being said, I do have a big group gathering going on in June. It's a week long, and I plan to bring the camera and show you as many DIY builds as I can possibly fit in. Now, maybe an episode or two, depending on the content, of course, and the length. But that's something exciting that is definitely coming up. I've already booked my spot. It's ready to go. If you want more information on that, you can find all that information in the Facebook group. So with that, I'm Jay. This is Rob. We're going to sign off. We're really excited to finally have better equipment with hopes of bringing you better content and the content that you want. So we'll see you next week with the Q&A. So be sure you leave your questions, comments, suggestions on where you'd like to see this channel go, or questions about us in the comments, so we can make a good quality video for next week. And then after that, we're going to jump right into a full build. Again, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being so patient with me. We're going to make it up in 2021. That's a promise. So, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
See you guys.